book dry to open the game, and you move the ball a lot. But you had 4 chances on 4th down, didn't convert. How critical was that?
Obviously, all those plays were huge. All drive stoppers, all of them in the red zone or plus territory. And those are those moments where your playmakers have to make a play. And, we didn't do that. That is a very good Air Force team, and they beat us every which way.
But at the same time, you matched their physicality most of the game too.
I thought our kids played hard. I thought our kids played extremely hard. They did a great job of running the football, obviously, and whenever you play a team like this, that's going to be part of it because you have a short week to prepare, and what they do is so different than what you ever see. And so I'm hopeful that we'll have gained something from tonight for when we play Army in 6 weeks or 5 weeks or whatever it is.
Was it totally execution on those 4th down plays?
Execution by us or lack of it?
Lack of.
Yeah, I would say for sure. And to be honest with you, I don't really love going for it on 4th and 7, but we had to. We were down 3 touchdowns, and so some of those decisions became easy once we were, behind by a significant margin.
Even though the score was 21-10 going into the 3rd quarter, I feel that really the game turned in the 3rd quarter with their scores.
Well, I think the biggest thing was the not catching the kickoff. Talk about a swing. That was as awful as it gets. And we've got a freshman out there, and he just needs to run up there and fair catch it. And so obviously we got some work to do on the details of playing in the wind, right? The wind shifted between the 1st and 2nd quarter. And so, and we obviously were not prepared for that. So that's on me.
What worked well offensively in the beginning, and what kind of adjustments did Air Force make as the game went on?
They kind of, I don't think it changed very much. I thought as the game went on, I thought we started to get beat up front a little bit, right? And so they got some pressure on Josh. Josh took too many hits tonight, and we were unable to run the ball effectively. And that's what I came in the game saying, right? I think someone asked me on the phone this week, you guys thinking you're going to throw the ball every down? I'm like, no, we need to run the ball, and we didn't run the ball worth a darn tonight. So, like I said, credit to Air Force. They played better than us tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, we're here with wide receiver Jaquan Blackwell, and Jaquan, tell us about how the offense performed tonight.
I felt like we had too many drop balls, honestly. I felt like we moved the ball well. As Coach said, we had about 9 drives, and every drive we had yards. So I feel like it's just executing on our part. Like, we just got to finish. Like, we've had too many stops at the goal line. We should have scored. It was at the 1 yard line. We should have scored. So I feel like we just got to keep moving and keep grinding and come back to practice.
You guys got off to the start that you did against Arkansas, you did against Northern Colorado. Took the kickoff, drove, scored, led, and it looked pretty good there. Did Air Force do anything to adjust their defense to kind of slow you guys down at all, or was it more on San Jose State tonight?
I feel like they didn't really do as much to defense because they were playing the same coverage to me pretty much every time. But I feel like the D-line might have just been shifting a little more and making them a little more movement on the ball, so that could have threw the offensive lineman off or something like that. So
one thing that Coach Burnett had mentioned during the week is that the Spartans need to be better at running the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Run game had some difficulties tonight. Comment about that?
I feel like that's just all of us, honestly. The offensive line, receivers, slots, tight ends. We just got to block. We got to stay up and block. We got to know how to block. We got to not be physical. That's just on us.
And last question or comment: next week, home again against New Mexico. Chance to even up the conference record.
Yes, sir. I feel like it's going to be a good one. After this loss, I know we're all hurt, but we can't be hurt for tomorrow. We got to come back and go to work. So I feel like we just got to go to work and try to study New Mexico. So that's just on us.
We're here with quarterback Nick Nash, and Nick, you look at the score and it's 41-24, but it seemed like San Jose State had a lot of chances to make the game even tighter or even be ahead.
I think we just were a little bit too hype off of the Arkansas win, and we came out kind of lackadaisical. It didn't feel like the energy that we had in the Arkansas game, and I think we were just low energy mostly.
No, but still, you come out, first drive, score, take the lead. Yes, Arkansas scored, but then you guys moved down the field, but didn't score, and then it seemed like the game started to turn a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit too low on our lows, and we need to stay up on our lows. We're down, and we weren't doing that tonight.
One of the things that Coach Brennan mentioned during the week is that we got to be able to run the ball.
This is a really disciplined team. They're not gonna give us a lot of chances to have the ball that long, so we need to capitalize. And I feel like we just didn't capitalize on offense.
You guys went for it twice on 4th down in the 3rd quarter. How frustrating was it to come away with no points?
It was pretty frustrating. I thought we would have it for sure, especially with the play call lined up. It was a great play call. We just didn't get it done up front.
Next Friday night, New Mexico, chance to redeem yourselves and get a win in conference play.
Yeah, I think we're going to come out hungry next week, so just be ready for that. Yep.
Great, thanks. We're here with wide receiver Bailey Gaylor, and Bailey, Spartans got off to a nice start, and then Air Force got going, and then what happened after that?
I think it was more self-inflicting. I think that we kind of did it to ourselves, especially the offense. I think, we drove down the field, and then in the red zone, we just ended up not executing. And, that's what the game comes down to, is executing. So we're going to watch film and move on.
One of the things Coach Brennan mentioned during the week, particularly against Air Force, that it was important to run the football, and it seemed like the running game was kind of maybe a little inconsistent tonight. Your thoughts about that?
It's always important running the ball, but whatever happened tonight happened, and I have all faith in my guys up front, each and every single one of them. So, like I said, we're gonna go to the tape and finish drives.
I mean, it's only the first game of conference play. You got the long conference season left. How do you expect everybody to bounce back next week for New Mexico?
I expect us all to bounce back, regardless of a win or loss. I think that we have to have the same mentality, and that's to go win the football game. So that's what we're gonna do.
Great, thanks, Bailey. We're here with linebacker Kyle Harmon. And Kyle, what did Air Force do tonight that was successful for them?
They're a good team. You got to give them credit. They came out, they played hard, they executed. And we just got to, be a little more disciplined next time.
Did Air Force do anything tonight that was unexpected by them?
I wouldn't say unexpected. They came out and we kind of knew what they were going to do, and they just executed, and you got to give them credit. They're a good team, and it is what it is.
It seemed like almost similar to the Tulsa game, that the defense was able to make plays on 1st and 2nd down, and then 3rd down weren't able to make as many plays. What do you think happened on the third downs?
We just got to come up when we need to come up. 3rd down is a big down. It's money down. So we'll get back to the drawing boards, and we'll definitely get that fixed.
Got the home game against New Mexico coming up a week from tonight. Certainly a chance to rebound.
Yep. New Mexico's a good team, man. We're just gonna come. We're gonna go to practice. We're gonna go work hard, and we gotta just come ready to work. That's all I gotta say. Is just ready to work and grind.